Walls throughout halls of a four seasons lost. In Austin, I saw her pause. My eyes crawled to a table. Paralyzed by pairwise dice, then attend to this heaven slice of an angel wrapped in skin. Roll dice and woes of life. Love deprived, look at her vibe. What's the meaning of life? One subjective paradise. Crystal chandeliers, moments reflected. Often mirrors appear quick, ready from ear to ear. Craving that radiant rain, rekindle the flame. Closer she draws near. Stay there, remove your underwear, shove it somewhere over there. In paradise, we know our purpose.
Boom, boom. The truth is what you can see. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of the Unpopular Hour. I'm your host, Matt Clark, and we're joined with you from the dude from the dead, Drew Hinthorn. What's up, baby?
I'm back.
Dude.
Double nickel.
Hey, I'm going to say this right now. Dude, your North Carolina basketball team, bro. We got to talk about that in a minute.
Early.
Dude, I know, but what's so funny is all of those top teams are like in the bottom now.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, Gonzaga, everybody.
Duke, 17, Carolina's 18.
I was like, dude, and the one team that you said was the best team when it first came out, you go, Houston's best team in the still. And you're right. They've only they went to Oregon, kicked their butt. I mean, they've got a squad down there.
Yeah, they damn near got beat by Stetson or somebody the other night, though.
Yeah, I know. I was sitting there looking at that. I was like, man, what in the heck is going on with that? But
I think we might be overreacting a little bit on North Carolina. Let's tap the brakes a little bit. They got beaten quadruple overtime by 1 point by the 12th ranked team in the country, and then some white guy from North Dakota careered on him. In the game
I know
before.
he did. That was unreal. Here's the top 25. We've got Houston number 1. Hey, those Texas Longhorns, bro, they're rolling at number 2. And Virginia number 3, Arizona number 4. Dude, it doesn't matter who the coach is there. They just roll, don't they? At Arizona?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter who the coach is.
Did you catch any of that Virginia game last night?
Yeah, I did. I watched a little bit of it last night.
Yeah, they're pretty salty.
My problem right now, Drew, is there's just so much going on, man. With World Cup, with NBA. I was trying to watch NBA. I watched the Mavs and Golden State last night. What a game that was. God dang, bro.
How many freaking travels are they going to call?
Dude, well, Steph was walking like a mother. Where was he
Maverick go to the refs before the game and say, hey, watch the travels? Because they called like 10 Golden State.
But I'm sorry, Steph was that one he did. I'm like, come on, man. He sidestepped, then went back the other way. It was almost as bad as Russell Westbrook when he caught the ball. Remember in Oklahoma City? And he walked almost to half court with the ball. I was like, I know Randy right now, we were sitting there watching that, and we were like, looked at each other like, did he just walk from the top of the key to half court and then started dribbling and then looked around like, what? What did I do? That was funny. That was funny. Purdue comes in at number 5, and they're just it's Purdue.
Squad right there. They're big, long. They got a good coach. They're tough.
But they're big and long every year, Drew. It's the same Purdue team. They like big boys in the middle. They stay long. They got some couple shooters. But when it comes down to it, can you really defend? And they usually can't when it's in the tournament. Baylor, number 6, they're the only ones that really in that top group besides Houston has stayed up.
Marquette
there you go. Yeah, they did. Yeah, but you know, that's basketball, though. It's just like North Carolina losing. I mean, you get a team in basketball that's hot from 3, you're in trouble. Yeah. I don't care who it is.
I watched that Iowa State-North Carolina game from the plane, and that kid couldn't miss.
No, he could not miss.
I mean, he hit 8 threes and 6 of them in the last, 12 minutes of the game. I mean, every time they'd get up 4 or 5, he'd come down and hit a 3.
But Drew, you and I have both been like that before. You know, where the basket looks like it's as big. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's huge. And I try to explain that to people. You know, when I'm training kids, I go, you'll get to the point where when you're rolling,
Yep.
But you just can't. I mean, the basket is just huge. I don't know. I don't know
Yep.
how to explain it to you, but it's huge. It's bigger than normal.
And Iowa State's got a pretty good squad too.
Yeah, they
They're
do.
no chumps.
They're
They're
ranked
pretty good squad.
23rd. They're ranked 23rd.
Yeah.
So then, of course, you got
Like I
Creighton.
said, let's tap the brakes a little bit. And Carolina may be in trouble tonight. I don't like that game at all. I like the over in it, but Carolina, they coming off that road trip, getting beat twice. Now they got basically. I bet they didn't even go back to Chapel Hill. They probably just went from Portland to Indiana. I mean, and having to play them in that barn box, that's going to be a tough fix.
Yeah, we've had to do that before. We went from Nebraska, got snowed in, had to spend an extra day there, then had to fly straight to Kansas State and then play Kansas.
Yeah,
it was like, wait, what? What kind of road trip is this?
But Vegas is coming down on Carolina's side. That game was 7.5 last night. Now it's down to 4. So it's either public money or sharps are coming. I thought 7.5 was too many.
Yeah, there's too many. UConn coming in at number 8. They've come all the way up from 25 to number 8, so they're slowly on their way up. But
Okie State's going to see them.
Yeah, I know that's going to be scary. That's going to be scary. I'll be watching that for sure. Then
that's
of course
Saturday. Is that Saturday?
Saturday. I think it's Saturday.
That's at UConn too.
Yeah, it's at UConn. That's what I'm saying. I'll be watching it. Then of course you got KU down to number 9 after their beat the other night, but they've got the big boy back now, so we'll see how that works.
They're strong. They had a pretty good challenge last night. NC State gave them a run.
Yeah, well, I mean, of course they did. NC State is not a bad squad. Then, of course, you have Indiana at 10, Arkansas and Alabama both at 11. Tennessee, Bruce Pearl got them rolling. They're at Tennessee at 13. Gonzaga's dropped all the way from number 2 to number 14. And you know me, I'm not a Gonzaga fan. I'm not a Zag fan anyway. Timmy and all of that nonsense. Boy, take your headband off. 15, Auburn. 16, Illinois. Watched that game last night. Did you
Illinois
watch that
better
game?
than 16. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Yeah. Underwood's got them playing. He still should be the coach at Oklahoma State University. That's just pathetic. I mean, I'm still pissed at that, man. Dude, that's just – anyway. Auburn, let me see. Duke at 17 in North Carolina. I think UNC is better than Duke. That's just me. I think they are. I think they're better than Duke.
They'll be fine. They're gonna get their, like we talked about yesterday. They're gonna get the bench figured out.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand what Davis is doing. I mean, they go out and recruit these kids and don't let them play. I'm like, you can't run Love and Davis and Baycott 40 minutes a game.
But then Drew, we're not at practice.
That's true.
So we're not at practice. That's what I always say. I'm not at practice. I can look and go, what the hell?
The Trimble kid needs to be playing. He needs to be playing, and so does the.
But Drew, he may not be ready. He may not be ready. He may be an idiot in practice. He may be doing something to piss the coach off.
True.
We never know.
But he showed last year that he will just play his starters.
Yep, that is true. That is true. Then of course, man, Kentucky at 19, Michigan State. They've slid all the way up from nowhere.
God, what a schedule they've had.
Oh my God, they played everybody, haven't they?
Yeah.
I mean, but crazy. You know what? That's the thing about basketball is that you can play enough games where you can afford to play everybody, but at the end of the year, it makes a difference. UCLA at 21. Maryland at 22.
They're better than 21 too. They got a squad.
But you know what? It's kind of like the NBA. Now all of a sudden, all these teams that started out strong, Utah and all them, they're slowly coming back to the pack. Slowly coming back to the pack. The Iowa State at 23, the team you had just mentioned. Maryland at 22, and then San Diego State.
I tell you what,
you really like them. You bet on them several times, haven't you? San Diego State. You must like them.
Yeah, they're just a good defensive team. They're like usual, but they've got a couple ballers out there. They'll be all right. They'll be tough in the tournament.
Yeah, they will be. Then Ohio State rounding it off.
And that's a sneaky good game tonight. Ohio State at Duke.
Who do you like in that?
Man, I tell you what, Duke hasn't impressed me.
By the way, Drew, Argentina has finally scored, and they're up 1-0. They've had like 35 shots on goal. So they finally got a bucket.
What's that on, Fox?
Fox FS1. Oh, excuse me, it's on Fox.
Right, regular Fox.
Regular Fox, yeah. And then Mexico.
The soccer's been really good.
Yeah,
man.
then Mexico is up 2-0. How about them on Saudi Arabia? But
Mexico should be good at soccer.
Yeah, but they're not.
They should beat Saudi Arabia.
They're up 2-0, so we'll see how that works. But Poland and Argentina are both already in the round of 16. So it just depends on where they're going to be because they're both right there. So it depends on who wins will determine where they play. But the USA, I don't know if you saw them. They're in.
Yeah, I did.
They're in, so I was excited. But I'm telling you, yesterday I was trying to do the show, and I'm watching. I'm trying to watch the game and do the live stream at the same time. I'm going, yeah. I mean, I was lost track, but I was excited about the USA making.
U.S. That's a tough draw getting Netherlands.
But you know what, Drew? Though the thing that
everybody's good now.
The thing I like about this team is, well, most people don't realize Netherlands did not make the World Cup last time. Okay, in 2018. So. You know, the thing about us is that our team is young, dude. Our midfield, dude, with Adams them, they're strong, man. They are really.
They've only
strong
given up one goal in the whole tournament.
Yep, that's it. And that one, you know, shouldn't have gave that up. It was penalty kick, and still to this day. But you know what? You don't make that mistake. We almost made a mistake last night in the box. Yesterday in the box, but fortunately we got by them, and we were better than Iran anyway. Dude,
I watched that. I watched that England USA game from a beachside bar in San Diego.
Why do you have to keep bringing up the beach? You know, you're sending me pictures.
Huh? With a whole table of English guys next to me, like 12 of them. They were hilarious. These guys, they knew all their soccer. They knew all the guys' names. I got a lesson that day. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, my guy Nick Jackson, he's a big English fan. He was in England. He was talking about how they were going to beat us and all that. And guess what? Didn't happen, bro. Didn't happen, bro. We got that draw.
Yeah.
Which we sorely needed. We had to have it. We absolutely had to have it.
All they wanted.
Yeah, we did. And then I've got thus far in the scores today, Tunisia beat France, which it didn't matter. France was already in. And then, of course, Australia.
France was Cadillacing in that
game.
They
didn't care. They were already in. And then Australia beat Denmark, and we all had thought Denmark was going to beat Australia. So when you look at the brackets, you got the Netherlands versus the USA. Australia is in our bracket if we get there. Then, of course, England and Senegal play each other. And I'd much rather play the Netherlands than Senegal. That's just me.
Mm-hmm.
And then France, of course, they're just waiting to see who they're going to play out of their group. So, man, I tell you what, this World Cup has been really good, even though all the crap surrounding it, and you know, and that's great. I mean, let's face it, dude, what they did for human rights and stuff like that, and like, how about them all of a sudden saying, "Oh yeah, there's gonna be beer, and then 40 hours before, no beer, no alcohol, no, you're not doing this, you're not doing that. I mean, I would be pissed.
The old bait and switch.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing is now Saudi Arabia is like they're bidding for 2030. Or 28. Is that what 2028? Yeah, because 2030 because we have it in 2026. It's in the United States. 2026.
Where's it at? Where's it at in 26?
Us. It's here.
I know. Where's it at there?
Well, we have there's Kansas City, Dallas, and Houston for us. And I think even in San Antonio for us. And then you can go out west. There's Seattle. Of course, they got it in LA. You know, they've got to show off the beautiful SoFi out there. You already know that.
Well, Kansas City's a good soccer town, dude.
And they're building that brand new soccer stadium for the women's team there. I mean, dude, they love their soccer there. They love it. And the thing is that helps the Chiefs as well, Drew, because remember they're trying to get a new stadium.
Yep.
Or let's redo what we have and make it bigger and better, which, you know, I think that they want baseball to move. I think the Chiefs want them gone so they can get the Indians to come in there and build a hotel casino right there next to it. How much money would that make?
Yeah.
Coming in for a Chiefs game, what do they have, 80,000?
The thing is with the Royals, man, is you got to be careful how big you make that stadium because they already struggle. They're already low payroll. They already struggle with getting, fans in there. So maybe they build a smaller stadium
downtown,
luxury seats downtown. Make it a 25,000 seat or 30,000 seat stadium and make it nice, with all the luxury boxes and better seat. I mean, there's that you can get some high seats up in the coffin.
Yep,
I
yep, you
mean,
sure can.
and there'll be nobody up there.
Nobody. But Drew, this is the thing with the Chiefs. I was talking about this with my guy, our guy Matt. We're talking
Yep.
about building a new stadium, and it's like, okay, do the Chiefs really want a new stadium? Because like I tell people, if you've ever been to Arrowhead to watch a football game, that is the best place in the country to watch a football game. I don't care what it is. That place is loud. You're right there on top of the state. You know what I'm saying? You're right there on top. It's not like Jerry World. Jerry World is built for concerts and everything else. And I'm afraid the Chiefs, they're going to do the same thing. They're going to build it for everything else, including football.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But they do want a Super Bowl, and in order to get one, you're going to have to be domed because nobody's going to Kansas City in the summer. Are you going in the winter? Are you going to Kansas City in February to watch a football game, Drew?
No.
No, I'm not either. I'm not either.
I mean, I have, but if I given a choice, no.
Yeah. Well, because Glendale what's the Super Bowl? It's in Arizona this year, right? In Glendale?
Yep. Phoenix, yep.
Yep. I mean, so it's gonna be beautiful. But well, let's move on. We done got all off track on everything else. Now, NBA last night. Speaking of it, I mean, you did. I know I watched the one game. Did you watch all of it, or did you get a chance to watch any of it? Did you watch?
I was going back and forth. I was watching a little bit of Illinois, and I flipped back and forth in that Mavericks Warriors game.
The Knicks killed the Pistons.
They played
by
no
30.
defense.
But dude,
the Knicks take the over every time the Knicks play.
I know, but they are the worst 3-point shooting, and they were what? They had 17 for 25 or some stupid number last night. I'm like, the Knicks. I was like, the Knicks. What is the world's going on there? But the Pistons.
Yeah, the NBA's been tricky. The last, Vegas is dialing in their spreads. I got beat the other night. Three beats all within a point of each other. Oklahoma City, the Lakers, and then the Toronto game, and every one of them were less than a point or less. For the spread. So getting them dialed in.
Yeah, but I tell you what, Golden State and watching Big Boy Luka and Steph go at it, dude. They were not holding back. They were just going at it last night.
Yeah, Golden State hasn't won a road game. You know that?
No, they won one, I believe.
One. Was it one?
They've won one, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
they've won one road game.
If you told me that start of the year, that Golden State's only won one road game, 20 games in, I'd been like, you kidding me?
Yeah, I don't, dude. They're fine at home, but it's like on the road. I don't know the dynamics at home. You're not around each other that much. You know what I'm saying? But on the road, you're on the plane together, you're on the bus together, you're in the hotel around each other. I think on the road, they're around each other so much. And the animosity and the tension between the groups, the younger group, older group,
right.
I think it manifests itself. And but Clay, dude, you get wide open from three, you got to make that, don't you, Drew? You get a wide open look from three, you got to make that, bro. From the angle,
he's got a bad body language right now. It looks like he's on the trading block.
Yeah, he probably knows it. But you know what, Drew? He may be ready to get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He may be like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of all the drama. I'm tired of Draymond. I just want to move on and go do something else. And that may be his thing. So,
right.
And then those Clippers, they're 13-9 now, Drew. The Blazers 11-10.
They're still the Clippers.
I agree. They're the Jets Mets. That's what they are. But the Blazers, they seem to coming back to reality. The Jazz coming back to reality. All these teams seem to be coming back to reality.
The Blazers are a 6-point dog tonight against the Lakers, and that's a myth. Lakers haven't been favored by 6 points over anybody. I mean, I don't understand that at all.
Yeah. Well, tonight, speaking of the games, we got the Hawks at the Magic. The Hawks are 11-10. They're slowly coming back. And then the Magic.
The Hawks are tough.
Yeah, I know you like them. They're your squad, just like Portland is my squad. They were looking really good early. Now they're not looking so good. I mean, tell the truth.
Yep. No, you're right.
They're not looking so hot.
Yeah, the Blazers are kind of surprising. What are they losers of? They've lost quite a few in a row.
They're slowly on their way back down to reality. Sixers and the Cavs tonight. Sixers 12-9 against the Cavs 13-8. And I tell you what, Drew, the thing is this: Argentina just scored again. By the way,
Yeah, I'm
they're
watching
up
it.
2-0. The the Sixers 12-9. They're slowly, dude, getting it together. They were
Yeah,
struggling at first.
That's against your squad too. That's against your Cavs.
Yeah, they got the Cavs tonight, dude. I still like the Cavs, man. I know they're young and they're trying to figure it out, but I think they're like Oklahoma City to me. You got a couple pieces, but you need
Yep.
that one veteran. Now, I don't believe we need another guard. I think you keep Shea as your leader, but you need one more big guy, forward, big man, whatever, to come in there like a Miles Turner or somebody like that. You know what I'm saying, Drew? A little bit
Yep.
of a veteran that has some ability to block shots and do that. I think Oklahoma City is pretty much lacking that. But I
You
think
going?
that
You going to the game tonight?
I don't know yet. I probably I don't think I don't really want to be honest with you. I'll probably just stay at home because it's cold outside. I don't really want to get out in the cold, to be honest. I really don't want to get out. I mean, if I'm being real with you, I'd rather just kind of just stay at home and chill out. Because on cold nights, man, it's gonna be 20-something tonight. I'm just like, I'm really not feeling it. Plus, it's the Spurs.
Or
I mean,
yeah,
you know what I'm
Spurs are
saying?
terrible.
I
Spurs
mean,
are terrible.
and I'm
They
gonna
might
do.
be.
Yeah,
What are they? The worst team in the league?
they're
One of
pretty
them?
bad, dude. The Spurs are
Yeah.
6-15.
Yeah, they're right there. They're right there
Yeah,
with the Lakers.
The Magic are 5-15. The Spurs are 6-15. The Rockets are 5-15, and the Lakers are 7-12.
Yeah.
So those are at the bottom, and then of course the Thunder are 8-13, right in there, right in the mix, which is where they want to be. I think.
Yeah. Oh, the Commander's going to owe me a beer when the Lakers win more games than Thunder this year.
Oh, no. I don't know about all that. I think the Thunder are projected at 31-32, which is where you and I picked them in the beginning of the year. We picked them to be right there. And then if they do what they need to do, which I'm sure they won't because they're trying to get that one more year in the lottery, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, Lakers, I look for the Lakers to make a move. They're going to have to do something.
Yeah, they got to do something. I agree.
They're just wasting away Anthony Davis and LeBron's prime years. I mean, either trade him or make a move and get somebody and put around him.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, AD has finally gotten the box, so that's helped. The Heat and the Celtics tonight. The Celtics, dude, God dang, Drew.
They're good.
They haven't missed a beat without. So was it the coach?
Nope.
Clearly, clearly they play together. They play together enough to where they feel comfortable together.
I'd say the Celtics are probably the favorite to win it right now.
Yep. Them and the Bucks.
Well,
they're both flying.
I sure hope not.
Yeah, I agree. I'm with you 100%. But right now we're tired. I want to keep that in those gold balls. Wizards and the Nets. The Nets are slowly creeping, but those Wizards, they're 11-10.
Yeah, I think the Nets pound them tonight. I like the Nets in that game.
I tell you what, Jacques has done a great job, hasn't he? Jacques Vaughn, he's really done a good job.
Righted the ship, helped getting Kyrie back. They keep him sober.
Yeah, well, Kyrie is going to, let's face it, he gone. He noticed this last year. He ain't coming back. Bucks and the Knicks.
That's got to be a fun game to watch. They should get up and down the floor.
Yeah, Bucks is going to.
Yeah, that's in New York City, right?
Yeah.
Giannis should show out at Madison Square Garden. Yeah. That'll be a fun game.
Then of course Spurs Thunder. The Thunder should now be 9-13, you would think, but Thunder and Spurs always play tough with each other, and they have those bigs in the middle, which really that really kills us. But I think we can get that done. Grizzlies and the Wolves, Drew.
Another good game. There's a lot of good games tonight.
There it is. Raptors, Pelicans, that's another good game. Because I tell you what, the Raptors, I like them. When they get Siakam back, when he's actually 100%, they're going to be a tough out for anybody, I think. So then, of course, your Bulls are slowly creeping in there. But those Suns, did you see the Suns and the Kings the other night? Man, what a game, man. Oh, my God. What a great game that was. I enjoyed that.
Well, that Bulls-Thunder game was great. Appreciate the help on the tickets there, too.
It was good, wasn't it?
Yep, J-Dub had a good time. What a game. Picked a good one to go to.
Yep, it was. You had Rockets, Nuggets.
Yeah, Nuggets should just beat the crap out of those guys.
You would think, don't you? Then, of course, the Clippers and the Jazz. The Jazz are now 12-11. What were they at one point, Drew? 8-2.
Yeah.
9-3 or something like that. Yeah, they're done. Pacers and the Kings. I don't really want to watch that. I think the Kings will kill the Pacers. That's just me.
Well, they should, just like the Lakers should have the other night, blew a 17-point lead in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't get them. And then of
I
course,
just don't understand how, if you got LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Russell Westbrook, and all the other talent they have out there, how you blow a 17-point lead. I mean, LeBron James should take over and just manifest, not blowing a 17-point lead.
yeah, I agree. I agree 100% with that. You would think the best.
Argentina just scored again.
Yeah,
no,
it was on the side.
Oh, okay.
It was on the side. I thought it was in too, but it was on the side. Yeah, dude. If the greatest player ever, he ain't the greatest. I'm sorry. He's just not, dude.
No,
he's just not. I'm sorry. I just can't, Drew. I can't give it to him. All these little young guys want to give it to him. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
I'm not putting him over Kobe.
No, no.
I mean,
look, this is my deal. Michael Jordan has never blown a 17-point fourth quarter
in the fourth quarter.
Kobe, I don't remember a game, and I don't remember a game where Kobe blew a 17-point lead in the fourth quarter. We need to go back and fact check that, but I don't.
And they were playing the Pacers.
Yes,
it wasn't like they were playing anybody any good.
Yeah, the Pacers.
Yeah.
I'm just going, man. I just don't get it. But you know what? It is what it is when it comes to that. I just don't get it. But the Thunder game tonight, Drew. Do you take the Thunder minus 5.5 and then 231 over under?
I mean, I think you do. I mean, I'd probably lean the under on that game. It seems like a lot. 230 points for those two teams seems like a lot of points, but Thunder have been scoring a bunch of points.
Well, the Thunder averaging 116 a game.
Yep, and giving up a bunch of points. So yep. I mean, if they're going to score 116 points a game, then the over-unders are going to get higher and higher. But
I don't think the Spurs can score 115. Do you?
That's what I was saying. I mean, if you take the Thunder to cover the spread, probably take the under, just because of Oklahoma City's probably not going to give up 118, 117 points to the Spurs.
No, I don't think so.
You wouldn't think so.
No, you wouldn't think so. And I don't think we'll be shooting the ball.
It's actually nice to get to watch Oklahoma City play out in San Diego when it wasn't blacked out.
Yeah. You had to throw that in there, didn't you? Yeah.
I still haven't figured that thing out yet.
Well, the thing is that if you don't have Dish, if you don't have Direct, or you don't have Cox, you can't watch the Thunder.
Yeah.
So that's it. Because of Bally Sports. Okay. Yeah. That's just they want everything geared towards there. But, if you're in LA, you can't watch a Laker game without Bally Sports. No, they're gonna be everything's gonna be blacked out. NBA TV, everything is blacked out. They want you watching their sport, their channel, the team that's paying them that. That's what they want. So
right.
Whatever they do, it's like whatever. So, but anyway, let's take a quick.
It just kind of screws the working man out of getting to watch the Thunder.
Well, they want you to go to the games because they think if you can watch a home game, you're not going to go to the game. So that's the end of that. So, but anyway, I want to thank our sponsors, Collaborative Logic. Guys, I'm going to be over there. They're going to be, you can tell the mailman is here. Ace is like the mailman. Let me attack him. Collaborative Logic, we want to thank them for their sponsorship. Plus, Drew, I'm taking all my stuff into them because we're going to wait because we got all our new equipment to do remotes. I've just got to take it into them because I got everything working except I can't, their OBS, which is what we use to do the broadcasting. Yep. I don't have any. I have to reset that whole thing up. And I have everything on a hard drive, on an external hard drive. So I'm taking it over to them. Plus, we have a nice new screen. We have three mics now. So me, you, and Ben can do it, or me, you, and Nathan Taylor can do it. All three of us can be on with our own mics and stuff now. So, but anyway, I got to take it into them. We want to thank them for everything they do. If you need somebody to build websites, by the way, which they're going to, I think Drew's getting his done over there.
Yep.
By the way, Drew, they have a estimate software.
Really?
Yeah, where they can call up your website, they can do your website, and people can punch in their stuff and get an estimate from you.
I like it.
I was like, wait, what? I said, that's Drew needs that big time. So anyway, they're great for that. And then, of course, SRB. And our guy
I just need to set myself an appointment up with them. I need to get back to reality.
Yeah, well, I talked to Russell. I'm going to see them tomorrow, drop my stuff off. and I'm going to give him your number and you his number so y'all can talk. I told him that, you were down under the weather, so there wasn't any sense of him trying to. There was no conversation with you for a while. Plus,
I was on zero dark 30 for the last 3 days.
Yeah, been there. I was there a couple weeks ago. Then, of course, Oak Grove Trucking and our guy Jose Fierro, and ran into him the other night.
Where's my shirt, Jose? Don't be mad because the Broncos are terrible.
You're just not going to let that Bronco thing go, are you? You're just not going to let it go. How about the defensive lineman? How about the defensive lineman and his
so bad.
How about the defensive lineman in Russell's face? He goes, he was just saying, hey, let's go.
Come
that
on.
ain't what he
That's
said. That ain't what he said. That may have been what he said the first time, but that second time he said, the first time he said something else. Then of course Greg.
I mean, they're screwed. I mean, they dropped $250 million on a quarterback that might be last in the league in completion percentage, yards per pass. I mean, he looks lost.
Well, Drew, this is my thing. This is what they did. Okay, first of all, you hired a guy to get Aaron Rodgers. That's the only reason why you got Nathan Hackett there. That's the only reason why you brought him. Okay, when he didn't get, what did he do? Play darts with Aaron? He was a quarterback.
Yep.
I mean, really? So you brought a guy in to get Aaron Rodgers. You didn't get Aaron Rodgers. Oh God, we got to have a quarterback, and so you spent the farm on Russell.
Yeah.
But to me, I'm the new head coach. First of all, I'm taking his office away. You don't need an office. You're a quarterback. What do you need an office in this building for?
Yeah.
Okay, that's first thing. Second thing is I'm taking away your 12 parking spots. You get one parking spot for you.
What do you need 12 parking spots
Well,
for?
he doesn't have 12, but I mean he has multiple is what I'm saying.
Right.
You get one parking spot. That's it. Yours. And I don't even think Patrick Mahomes has a parking spot. Now, Tony Gonzalez used to have a parking spot forever there at Kansas City. That new coach that was there for 2 years took away his parking spot. Gonzalez was like, wait, what? I don't have a parking spot no more?
Yeah.
So he didn't last there very, very long. So, but I think that's got to be the ticket. Then why?
But they were on him on Monday Night Football. I don't know if you caught any of that, but that Booger McFarland and then RG3, good Lord. They were all over him. Booger McFarland's not scared to just let loose, is he?
No, he's not. Yeah. He will tell you. But that's LSU boy.
Yeah.
That's what that is, LSU boy.
I don't know if you caught that deal where he was talking about the quarterback for the Jets. And, boy, he started a whirlwind with that deal.
He went off on Zach. As he should have. As he should have. I'm sorry. As he should have. But then, of course, Y&B, family-owned and operated since 1912.
The bank. Make things happen.
Yes, they do. They're an equal housing lender, member of the FDIC, and, of course, they are our sponsors for us going out and doing our remote live streams to minority, women, and black-owned businesses. As soon as we get all our equipment, we'll be back in the groove for all that. You can pre-qualify for any personal or business loans at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com. Go ahead, pre-qualify, and then go in and see our people, Nathan, Joe, or Carson. Just go in and holler at them and see what they got to say to you.
Depending on what day of the week is, you might get to see Ken. He's in there. You got to look for him a little bit. He's way over in the corner.
Hey, we were supposed to do the show there today, but, dude, you weren't feeling well, so I was like, I'll wait till you're feeling better, so we'll go there next week, the first of the month instead of the end of the month, and get that done. So I want you to make sure you're feeling better.
Well, we got to get in there and do a little holiday special or something. We'll do a little bowl special.
Well, you know what? We may do it for the Christmas party. We may do it on the day of the Christmas party. We just automatically already be there unless I've got to go.
Yeah, I mean, we just invite ourselves.
We haven't got an invitation?
No, shoot. I mean,
Wait a minute. I haven't gotten one yet. You haven't gotten one?
No, I just figured I'd just show up with a little Christmas cheer and be fine.
Oh my God, boy, we're worthless, man. I can't believe we just did that. That's terrible.
I mean, if I can't get invited to the bank Christmas party, I got issues.
My God, that's hilarious.
Sable, you got my address. You can just put it in Faith's backpack at daycare. You know how to get a hold of me.
Oh my God, you're wrong. Oh, okay. So for our Drew Henthorne, HuskerDrewPicks.com. NBA, you got your Blazers +5 tonight, huh?
Man, I'm gambling against the Lakers tonight. They haven't beat anybody by 6 points this year, so I'm going to go with that trend and take the Blazers.
Yep.
+5.
+5. Nets -5. You like those Nets? They're playing really well right now.
they're playing pretty good, man. They're at home. They should jump on Washington early. If they don't, I'll be surprised.
I agree. Then of course,
They normally dominate the Wizards. They have some crazy record against the Wizards
well,
when they
plus,
play.
yeah, they do, and plus KD, that's his former spot too. So
Yeah.
now they beat the Pistons in Washington early in the year. So but of course Kyrie wasn't playing, and KD went off for like 40, but he had zero help. I mean, I think that's when he went off about the starting five. Was after that game. Next up, you got the Sixers plus 3.5.
Yeah, I like them tonight. I think that's too many with the Cavs. Sixers are playing well right now.
Yeah, they really are. Hawks.
It's about time they played well.
I agree.
They are playing well.
Dude, they've been on a roll the last, what have they have won, like 7 out of the last 9 or something like that?
Yeah.
Something crazy.
Yeah, and like you said earlier, the Cavs are kind of coming back to earth.
Yeah, they are. Then, of course, you've got the Hawks and the Magic.
Over.
You got the over. You just went. I mean, you ain't gonna even talk about it like over. You didn't even give it a chance. Over.
That's good. Yeah.
That's funny, right there. Over. I mean, you didn't even just even give it a chance. Over. Not even just. That's hilarious. That just cracks me up. You're funny. Then a college basketball. You taking Notre Dame?
I am taking Notre Dame. Taking the Irish at home. There's a sneaky place to play. I've watched Carolina struggle in there a few times. And that's that ACC Big Ten Challenge. I like Notre Dame there.
Oh, okay. And
I like their coach. I like their coach too. I like Bray.
Yeah, I do too. I like him a lot. And then of course you've got UNC, Indiana, over 145 points. That's a lot of points, man.
Yeah, but
that's a lot of points, dude.
72 apiece.
I know, but that's a lot of points, isn't it?
Carolina just gave up 112. Somebody.
I know.
And Indiana, and I worry about is Carolina getting 70. I think Indiana's going to score. Carolina's not playing much defense right now.
No, they're really not. No, they're not.
I think that game should be pretty safe. I really haven't watched a whole lot of Indiana, but they're normally not a great defensive team since Bob Knight left.
Yep, that's true.
So, I mean, they usually go up and down the floor, and Bloomington ought to be rocking tonight. That place ought to be sky high. So that's going to be a tough get for Carolina.
Yeah,
they could lose 3 in a row.
And then, of course, you've got Ohio State and Duke.
Another good game. Another good game. I think that under is way too low.
Yeah,
I think that goes over.
Yeah, that's not very many points, man.
Duke's going to have to score some points to win that game. They're not going to win a 65-62 game. They'll lose again.
I agree. Ohio State, Duke, that's 135, but Kansas State and Butler.
Yeah. Now, you know as well as I do, that place right there just screams under. That place, Butler is known for the under.
You're like, that just screams under.
And so is Kansas State.
You crack me up. That just screams under.
I could see that game being played in the 50s. Wouldn't shock me.
I don't know about all that, man. That's kind of low. Now, I was sitting there, Drew, and I'm sitting here, I'm looking, I'm like, college football this weekend. Okay.
Got some good games.
Man, I tell you what, and then of course after this we're going to discuss the AP and see the college football rankings, of course.
Yep.
After this. Now, the Big 12, we'll start off with the Big 12 and then we will go ahead and go. Okay, so we have Kansas State at TCU. 11 a.m. on ABC to start. That starts everything off. That's the first game.
All the pressure in the world is on TCU.
All of it.
And I disagree. I'm telling you right now, if they lose to Kansas State, they're out.
Oh, they're out.
That committee is not going to leave them in there if they lose to Kansas State.
There's no.
It's not going to happen.
Nope, they're not. They're not going. If they
not
lose
with Ohio State, they just told you that last night, putting Ohio State at number 5.
Yep. What they really want is they want SC to get beat. They want Ohio State, Alabama, Michigan, and Georgia. That's what they want.
Yep.
Or they will take SC.
They'll take SC.
They'll take SC because of Caleb.
That SC Georgia. If you had Georgia and Ohio State and SC Michigan in that first round, I mean that's a pretty good matchup.
Yeah.
That covers pretty much all the United States. But people that think if TCU gets beat that they're still going to be in it, they're out in left field.
They're out. Yeah, that's not happening.
Now, whether or not they should still be in, that's a whole different conversation.
Well, Drew, they're on a neutral field. They're not at home.
Mm-hmm.
Every game they beat Kansas State at home. They beat Oklahoma State at home. They beat OU at home.
Yep.
Every game that they
Well,
played,
and let's take a look at those wins. Let's look at those wins right now.
Yep.
OU's a dumpster fire.
Yep. OSU.
Oklahoma State is a dumpster fire.
Yep.
KU has just fallen off the face of the earth. Texas has fallen off the face of the earth.
Well, they're ranked 20-something now. 20. Yeah, but still.
They've got 4 losses, though. I mean, it's not like there's some world beater.
Yep.
I mean, and so, like I said, at the time, those wins were great, but let's look at how many ranked teams they beat that are in the top 25 right now.
I mean, none.
One.
Texas,
Kansas State, and Texas.
Texas, Kansas State. Yeah.
So then you put those up against Ohio State's ranked wins and their Penn State, Notre Dame.
Yep, I agree 100%. I think you're right. To me, I would like to see. To be honest, I'd like to see Georgia, Ohio State, and Michigan, USC.
Yeah, because I think TCU gets throttled.
They don't belong there. They just don't.
By Michigan.
If
they have to play Michigan, they will get throttled.
Or if they have to play Georgia, they will get throttled.
Yeah.
They will get throttled. Okay.
That's not a good matchup for them against Michigan. Michigan will absolutely run the ball down their throat.
Yep. I agree 100%. And then their defense, they'll be all over Duggan once he got to pass the ball.
Let's talk a little bit about Kansas State, though, before we get off that. How about them benching Martinez, and now they're in the Big 12 championship game? Who'd have thought that? That's weird.
You're not unhappy about that, are you?
I mean, the guy has careers against OU, and then he sits out the rest of the year.
He had one career game. It was against OU, and it was pathetic. I was like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying, Drew?
Yeah.
I was like, man, whatever. I wasn't that big of a fan. We know you're not.
Yeah. I mean, he is what he is.
Yeah, he is. Big 12, you've got Purdue and Michigan. That's the 4:00 game.
Hey, and watch out if Michigan coming off that Ohio State game. I know that they probably won't lose.
Michigan
I'm telling you that Purdue has that quarterback for Purdue can go, and that coach has had a track record of beating top-ranked teams.
Yeah,
I mean, they beat Ohio State, they beat Michigan, they beat Iowa, all when they were number 1 or number 2 over the last 4 years. So,
I think Michigan is in no matter what they do.
Oh, no. I think if they win, even if they lose, they're in. But I'm just saying that's a big number for that game, and don't be surprised if Purdue makes a game of that.
Yeah, I'm with you though. I think this is when you go ahead and you do the play-ins, so you don't have to screw with this crap right here.
Yep,
you know
I
what
agree.
I'm saying? You do the 8 games, and you don't have to deal with this.
Just imagine if we'd had a playoff this year, the top 12, how good that would be. Yeah.
Oh, man, that would have been some good football, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Good football. I mean, good football.
You'd have had a Penn State playing, at Georgia in the first round. I mean, just go down those lists of those matchups. They would.
Well, no. They would have played Ohio State because you do 5-12, and the first 4 get a bye. So yeah, that would be insane. LSU, Georgia.
I think Georgia throttles them. I just LSU.
Well, Drew, my problem is you've got Michigan, Purdue, LSU, Georgia, and UCF and Tulane all at 4:00.
Yep.
On ABC. Well,
which is so dumb. I mean, let's spread those out a little bit.
I'm just like, I don't get that. I'm like, you got one game. We got some more games, but you really got the one big game at 11.
But and then you got World Cup. You got World Cup at 9 a.m. and then you roll right into the Big 12 championship day. This is how my day will go. I'll tell you. I'm gonna be at a concert Friday night, and then Saturday I'm gonna wake up in the morning at the casino, and I'm gonna watch a little World Cup. I'm gonna watch a little World Cup, and I'm gonna roll right in.
because the USA game is at 9, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll ride into the Big 12 championship game at the hotel bar
at 11.
And then get in the car and catch the first half of the Big 10 championship game on the radio, and then kick the fire on and catch the late game. So
yeah, I'm with you 100% on that, dude. I just was like, dang, Utah SC at 8:00.
Gonna be a good game.
And does anybody care about Clemson, North Carolina? No.
No, because it just doesn't matter, really. I mean, it matters. I think Carolina wins that game, honestly.
Yeah,
But
but
they're gonna have too much offense for Clemson. Clemson can't score.
but the USC game and Utah, I think USC gets them. I think they owe them. And
I do
USC's
too.
defense is playing much better than they were when they played back then. And
The,
Caleb
the
Williams is
only the
ridiculous.
only thing that would concern me if I was an SC fan would be that Utah has a ball control offense. So if they get up on you, it's going to be tough for USC to come back.
Well, that's what
Utah
everybody thought last time. That's what thought last time, and they just ran the ball right. They just scored on USC at will.
Yeah,
but USC came right back and scored.
And I don't think that's going to change.
No,
I mean, I think Utah is going to be able to score, but I think USC had a lot of dumb turnovers in that game, some bad penalties, and
that one last penalty, Drew. Wow.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Wow.
But they're on fire right now, dude. Those guys are playing on cloud nine. So, and he's got him. Williams is probably going to win the Heisman, and again, and now Lincoln Riley's going to be back in the playoff. Who'd have thought that?
Yeah, but I'll tell you this though. Caleb right now, Drew, he's ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, and he's poaching another player out of OU, the wide receiver. They're saying he's going to go to SC.
17. What's his name?
Yep.
What? Marvin Mims.
Yeah, they're saying he. No, it's what's his name? It's not Mims. It's the other guy, the 5-star recruit, number 10.
Oh, the one that didn't. The one. Oh, okay. Because the other one, they lost the other 5-star recruit to Georgia.
Yeah, but the kid that just went in the transfer portal. They're saying that he's going to go to SC.
But you know what though? I'm just laughing because, dude, you're going to lose. Here you are saying, "Oh, we don't need a quarterback." You got a quarterback who can't hit wide receivers, and you trying to get a 5-star wide receiver, and you got a quarterback who's not accurate. Why the hell would I want to go to your school if you can't throw me the ball?
Yeah, these folks that think OU set at quarterback right now, I don't know what planet they're living on.
I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know. When he said that, I'm thinking, you're set at quarterback? Really?
You got a guy who's not accurate. In the McNamara kid out of Michigan is going to be in the transfer portal. The kid from Texas,
the backup.
He's good too. I mean, there's some kids out there that can go. Oklahoma State needs to get that sweepstakes for him.
Yeah, Oklahoma State's got to have a quarterback, bro. They've got to have, because our defense is way too good, and we've reloaded with the recruits we have on defense. Dude, you got to get a quarterback. But you know what?
Speaking of the transfer portal, did you see the South Carolina offensive coordinator is the new offensive coordinator in Nebraska? And look who they're trying to get transferred to Nebraska.
Yeah, but he's
Spencer
gone.
Rattler.
Spencer's gone.
Yeah,
he's a junior.
Yeah, I think he goes pro, but
he's a junior, right?
He's a junior.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, I think so too.
He's gone.
But they're saying that Nebraska's in the mix. Try to get Rattler out of Lincoln.
Well, see, that's the only thing I don't like about the transfer portal. You should be able to transfer one time free.
Yeah, I learned something today. So you get the one time free.
Yep.
And then if you have graduated, you can transfer again.
Oh, if you graduate, yes, you can do that. Because my one guy, Philip, he's at Harvard, and he's graduating, and he has 2 more years because they redshirted him a year and COVID. So he's going to be a graduate, but he's only going to be a junior school-wise. Mm-hmm. I was like, man, y'all got it. Y'all, this COVID thing really worked for y'all, didn't it?
Yeah, you guys are just cooling. Taking a little graduate studies, playing a little basketball.
Just like, what the heck's going on here, man? Drew, when we talk about when I'm looking at the rankings, okay, and I was sitting there going, okay, the AP poll, the whatever it is, the CFP poll.
CFP.
And my thing with this is that how are you guys, okay, you weren't even in the deal, and now all of a sudden you're 13th. Like, how do you jump? How do you go from not even ranked to 13th?
Yeah.
How do you go that far? That's the only thing I don't like about the college football rankings.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's an imperfect system, obviously. I mean, it's never unless it's going to a straight playoff like Division II schools do. I mean, you're going to have it's just an opinion based poll, obviously. Yeah. I don't know, dude.
But when you look at the two different ones, though, you've got, they're pretty well right there together. I mean, the top 10 is the top 10, except they have Washington over Clemson, and I don't know if I put Washington in front of Clemson, and they have Washington.
The Pennick Jr. is a pretty good quarterback, but they don't play the defense that Clemson plays.
No, they don't. No, they
don't have near the athletes.
And they have Kansas State ranked 10th by the press and 13th by the CFP have them ranked 10th, and the AP has them ranked 13th.
That CFP is going to try to justify, putting that number 10 ranking that make that Big 12 matchup look better.
Yep, they're trying to. It doesn't. They're 13th.
If Kansas State wins, Kansas State's probably going to climb to 7, and they'll be in what is the Big 12 automatic? What is it? The Orange Bowl?
It's the Fiesta, I believe, isn't it?
Fiesta Bowl. So yeah, you'd have a 7th ranked, possibly Ohio State or Penn State in that game against Kansas State. It looks more attractive.
Yeah, I just look at that and I'm just going, man, come on. But I don't think Kansas State is better than LSU or Utah.
No, I
don't think they're better than either one of them. I'm sorry. I don't. Now, Florida State, yes, but I don't think they're better than Utah for sure. LSU, no. I don't think they're better.
Who is Mexico playing in this game? Is that Tunisia? Is that what
that is Saudi Arabia.
All right, so Saudi Arabia just scored. So now you're in extra time, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, they now you got me coming over there to that. Yes, 7 minutes, so there's like a minute. It's almost over, so it's any second now. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
With 7 minutes, yeah, it's any second.
Please explain to me how that works. It's not an exact science. It's maybe 7 minutes. How did they figure that out? I would live the other day when the United States game was like, 9 minutes of time. And I was like, man, that's a lot of extra time. They're like, but it's not really 9 minutes. Who knows how much time?
Well, no, it's at least 9 minutes. It may be more.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. It may be more.
How do you find out if it could be more?
Only the referee knows. Only he knows for sure, bro. Only he knows for sure. And it's all that stoppage. It's all the stoppage for them laying around like, oh, I'm killed. I'm like, get up. Oh, my God. It wears me out. NFL tomorrow night, brother. Bills, Patriots.
Great game. That's going to be a fun game. There's a yellow card right there. Is this a penalty shot?
No, it's over. It's over.
Oh, you're ahead of me.
Yeah, it's over. That's for them running into the goalkeeper. But anyway, the Patriots plus 3.5 over under 43.
I look for the Bills to beat them down. I don't think the Patriots got anything for them.
I agree. I don't see a lot happening with that myself. I agree with you 100% on that.
I just don't think the Patriots have enough offense to even compete.
And they've lost. What if the Bills have not punted in 4 games or 3 games or something stupid like that? They haven't even had a punt.
Yeah,
they haven't had a punt. So I think that will change with their defense. I think that's going to be a big, huge difference for that.
Hey, we haven't had a chance to really talk about the Dallas Cowboys.
Dude, I was just getting ready to go, into the games this week. I was just doing NFL games this week, if you'll let me get there. And then we can talk about your beloved Cowboys, and we can talk about our power rankings, because you did not give me power rankings. I put my own power rankings. I did mine, but, you did not have no power rankings this week.
Yeah, I'll get them to you.
I'm sure you will. Sunday games, you got the Packers at the Bears.
Yeah, and probably 2 backup quarterbacks playing against each other.
Yep. That's going to be – no, your boy said he's playing.
Well, I don't know why.
He's just him. He doesn't want Jordan Love to play. That's why.
Are they not mathematically eliminated
Not
yet?
quite, but yes.
Yeah.
A lot would have to happen. They'd have to win 5 in a row. That's not happening. Yeah. Steelers versus the Falcons.
That's a good game.
I tell you, Steelers found them a quarterback, man.
Oh yeah, and we talked about that the first year. We said he'd be the starter.
Yeah,
he's that'll be a good game. Falcons are still in the playoff mix. They just can't get out of their own way. But Bucks lose and they lose every time. So
it seems like it.
Every time the Bucks lose, the Falcons have a chance to take over first, which I wish they would get Brady out of the playoffs. But
they're going to get hammered. They're going to get hammered. You got the Broncos and the Ravens. The Ravens, dude, they'll probably blow a lead to the Broncos.
They're gonna throttle Jose's Broncos.
I think they're gonna. Yeah, well, hopefully so. They will.
That's not a good rebound. That's not who you want to play on a rebound if you're the Broncos trying to find a win.
Just letting you know, huh?
Yeah.
Jaguars
at Baltimore. That's at Baltimore.
At Baltimore. Too, yep. 12:00 game.
Boy, it's gonna be cold and rainy.
12:00. Jaguars at the Lions. Jaguars coming off that big win. Lions off that loss that they should have beat Buffalo.
That's a 4 for 44 game. That's Loud City right there. You might get a free hot dog and 4 tickets and $44 for that game.
You crazy.
Loves Loud City Lotto.
I love it. Browns.
Remember that?
Yeah, they used to have that 4 for 4. Yeah, I don't think they do that anymore.
I don't think so either.
Browns.
You can't watch a game. You better not, because you can't watch a game on TV.
Yeah, but you can't. Wow, you just gonna keep throwing in there. You are feeling better, there's no doubt. Browns at the Texans.
Hey, I'm gonna be watching that.
You're gonna have to watch that too. That is on 12:00 on CBS. Yeah. The return of the massage dude.
Yeah, Massage King.
The Massage King. Jets versus the Vikings.
That's a good game.
That's gonna be a good game, man.
I need the Vikings to lose. I'll be rooting for the Jets.
Yep. Jets, they're coming off, man. That defense of theirs is just ridiculous, man. Commanders at
and we don't ever need to talk about the Vikings again after the throttling the Cowboys put on them on their home field.
You know what? Can we just keep going on? Jets and the Commanders and the Giants. We'll talk about this in detail.
That's a good game right there. The NFC East might be the best division in football.
It's pretty good. The Commanders, Taylor Heineke doing his thing, man.
Hey, did I call that? I told you that they're so much better with him at quarterback. Much better.
It's Tyler Heineke, not Taylor. It's Tyler, right? Tyler.
Yeah. It's just call him Heineken.
Just Heineken.
Heineken.
That
guy, I mean, he's a gamer.
Yeah, yep, he is. Coming off the street, wasn't he playing football? 2 years ago, whatever? Got a shot and making the most of it.
And you can just tell the body language of the Redskins when they play.
Yeah, they like him.
They just try harder when he's out.
They like him. Yeah, it's the same thing with the Jets. They don't like Zach Wilson. He did not. I think the same thing is happening with the Broncos. They're getting wore out with all that let's ride and him doing all this stuff. And
if somebody had 12 parking spots, I'd be irritated too.
But I'm just saying, why does he? But the thing is, why do you even have an office? Why do you need an office?
Yeah, I don't understand.
You're a quarterback. What do you need an office for? I don't understand that. The hell you need an office and facility. If I'm the new head coach, I come in there like, first of all, you're a quarterback. You don't need an office. You're not a member. You're not personnel.
You're not the offensive coordinator.
You're not getting an office. You're not, and then you get one parking pass. That's it. If that. I mean, Patrick Mahomes doesn't. Brady doesn't. You get one. You get several. Whatever. Titans, the Eagles, bro.
Good guy.
Titans coming off.
Come on, Titans.
Yeah, the Eagles are getting brought back to life, brought back to earth, man, little by little. That's what I think.
They are. They might have peaked too early.
Dude,
might have peaked too early.
Yep,
a lot of time left.
But people, they know what they're doing now. They got, they've got 10 games under them. They know what's happening. They know what you're doing.
Well,
they know what you're not doing.
You got to keep Hurts in the pocket.
Yep,
keep Hurts in the pocket. Make him throw.
Seahawks at the Rams. Geno's Pizza's closed. I told Ben that the other night. I said, Geno's Pizza closed, bro.
He tried to stay open. He tried.
Geno's Pizza closed, man. I tried to get y'all to understand that.
They might have another opening, though. They may just be open for one night because the Rams are terrible.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? God, they're bad.
I mean, I don't know. And you're telling me that the best the Rams could do with a backup quarterback, all the quarterbacks in the country, that's the best they've got. That's the best we got is that guy.
I don't get it. Dolphins.
I don't even know who that guy is. Where did they find him?
I'm going to tell you this, though. The Dolphins at the Niners, though, Drew.
That's a good game right there.
Dude, we're going to find
that Sunday night. That
is a 3 o'clock game.
Window, right?
Nope. The late game is the Chiefs at the Bengals. It's 3:25. The 3:05 is the Dolphins and the Niners on Fox, and then the Chiefs and the Bengals on CBS.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that Dolphins Niners game because Tua.
We're gonna find out what he is. We're gonna find out what he is because
they're talking about him for MVP.
Yeah, that Patrick Mahomes MVP. They need to
Yeah, I
stop all
think
the
so too.
nonsense. They need to stop. Listen, they're what they're trying
Even
to
being
do.
in the conversation for him, that's great.
You know what? That's to me, Patrick Mahomes is like LeBron and like Michael Jordan and Kareem. You know,
Yep.
you just want to give it to somebody else. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You're just trying to
And
give it to
Kobe.
somebody else. And Kobe, you know,
Trying to give it to Steve
Steve
Nash.
Nash. We neither one of us going to ever let that go.
Yeah, man.
Chiefs Bengals.
Another great game. That's good. That's a little rematch, the AFC Championship game.
Yep.
I mean,
And,
where's that game? Where's that game at?
At Cincinnati.
Ooh, boy.
Because remember last year the Chiefs lost.
Bengals might be playing the best football in the league right now.
Well,
too.
the
They're
Chiefs
playing
are playing.
well.
Chiefs and the Bengals are both playing the best football right now. But the
Yeah.
Chiefs lost to the
And the
Bengals
Cowboys.
last year. Remember,
Let's not
the
forget about the
Cowboys
Cowboys.
are okay. We'll talk about that. We're not there yet. Like last year, everybody forgets that the Bengals beat the Chiefs in Cincinnati. They had like 5 chances.
I didn't
at
forget.
the end.
It cost me a lot of money.
But you know what I'm saying? I mean, that's ridiculous. Dude, how many penalties are you going to call on them before they? Okay, just let them win. And then, of course, the AFC Championship game. The Chiefs want them back for that. Mahomes is like, he was terrible. That's the worst half he's ever played in football. Chargers at the Raiders.
And you know, them not scoring right there at the end of the first half. I don't know if you remember this.
Yeah.
But
I don't know what if they kicked the field goal.
2-yard line.
Kick the field goal.
Yeah.
And then
they
Patrick
don't
Mahomes
score, and the momentum changed.
Right
they got
there.
dominated in the second half.
Yep, I agree. I don't understand that. Chargers at the Raiders.
Hey, you know, Raiders played good the other night. They played good. They covered. That's all I needed them to do. And
Yeah, they did.
That should be a good game.
Yeah, they did. And then, of course, you have...
And Chargers Raiders is normally always a pretty competitive football game. So.
And then, of course, there you go. Go ahead. The 7:20 game.
Hey.
Go ahead.
Hey.
Here you go.
Come on.
The floor is
Sunday night
yours.
Football. Downtown Dallas. Let's get it on. We should pound the Colts. Should go to 9-3. And if I'm Matt Ryan, I'm coming up back spasms or something. Right? I mean, hamstring problem. I'm finding any way I don't have to see number 11 breathing down my neck all night long. Because he's going to be all over Matt Ryan.
They're going to be coming at them hard, bro.
Yeah.
They're going to be coming at them
I'd be
hard.
like, man, my back hurts. I'm playing right. I got back spasms.
You are so wrong, man. Okay, I will say this. The Cowboys, and in fact, let me throw up my power rankings. You're going to be happy about my power rankings. I did not have them anywhere near on my power rankings, okay? But I had to redo them because, you know, you've been sick, so we didn't get a chance to get yours. But, you know, you can throw yours in there after you hear mine, okay?
Okay.
My power rankings are the Chiefs, the Eagles, the Niners, the Vikings, the Bills, the Dolphins, the Bengals, the Cowboys, the Ravens, the Titans.
This is not right now?
Yep, it's going to change after this week, but that's right now.
I mean, how do you have the Vikings ahead of the Cowboys? You missed that game?
Dude, the Cowboy, listen. I told
40-3.
Let me finish.
40-3.
Let me finish. I told everybody the Cowboys are going to kill them because the Vikings were deflated after what happened with the Bills game. The Cowboys coming off that terrible loss they had just had. That's why I looked at it, okay? So, to me, I'm still going to put the Vikings ahead of the Cowboys.
Wow.
I still don't trust Dak.
That opinion should be disqualified.
No. Who do you have?
Disqualified.
You have
the red flag.
Right now you have the Bills, the Chiefs, the Eagles, the Cowboys, the Niners. You don't even have the Bengals in there in your old group. So I don't want to hear your nonsense.
I mean, me, I agree with you. I would go Chiefs, Eagles, Bills, Niners, Cowboys. There would be my top 5.
I'm not putting the Cowboys ahead of the Dolphins yet.
Why?
Because, I mean,
you think the Dolphins would beat the Cowboys?
Yes.
If you think about being in the Hall of Fame, you ain't in the Hall of Fame.
If it's in Dallas, maybe. If it's in,
Dallas be a 6-point favorite in Dallas, and they might be favored at Miami.
Drew, I'm not a fan of Dak Prescott. Okay.
Well, I know, but
I'm just not. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of his, dude. I
Okay.
just don't have confidence in him when it push comes to shove. I just don't.
I mean, what they have to do, they throttle the Giants, they throttle
Here
the
we go.
Vikings. I mean, just throttled the Vikings.
I
Worst
don't.
loss in
Okay,
Minnesota's home field history.
I agree. I watched the game. I saw it.
But you still got the Vikings ahead of them.
Yes.
Kirk Cousins.
I'm not afraid. He and Dak Prescott are A1 and 1A. Don't trust either one of them in a big pressure
just
situation.
keep hating. We'll be all right.
Dude, I don't trust either one of them in a big situation, and you really don't either.
No, I don't. But
you don't trust Dak in a big
game going.
You don't trust Dak if y'all are down 4.
Trust
and
Dak
listen,
Prescott if
you're down 4, Drew, if you're down 4 and you got to drive the length of the field with Dak Prescott in the last 2 minutes, you don't trust him. Tell the truth.
No, I don't.
You don't trust him.
Hopefully,
and I don't trust Kirk Cousins either.
4.
But I'm just saying, okay?
Right.
I trust Jalen Hurts more than I do him.
Oh boy. Here we go.
I do. I trust Jalen. I'm not saying that the Eagles would beat the Cowboys.
You just trust Jalen Hurts more than Dak Prescott. Jalen Hurts hasn't been put in those situations because Eagles been terrible.
He just got put in that situation the other day. And he waited 2 minutes. You brought him back.
Who were they playing?
Whoever it was was a good game. Colts, maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we're gonna see what we're gonna see what the Cowboys do with the Colts.
We're gonna find out.
We're gonna see what the Cowboys
do. TikTok, it's coming. Christmas Eve.
God. Dude, I tell you what, we're betting a beer.
They better open all their presents Christmas, the 23rd. They're gonna ruin Christmas.
Oh my God, dude, you Cowboy fans, man. You Cowboy fans. And then, of course, the Monday Night Football game. Is anybody gonna be watching it? Are you gonna watch Monday Night Football game?
Well, I'll always keep it on just a sideshow Bob. But.
Are you gonna watch it?
Nah, maybe.
Well, what else you got to do?
That's a good point.
I mean, come on now. It's the Saints and Buccaneers. Tom Brady.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably watch that. I mean, yeah, I need the Bucs to lose. I don't want to play Brady in the playoffs.
Yeah, and Drew. On top of that, I don't want to see LeBron James do another barbershop Thursday night football game broadcast ever. He's horrible.
Yeah.
He's not good. I'm like, what are you doing? You think because Peyton Manning can do it, people want to watch you? And I'm sure there's a bunch of people who are LeBron fans. They all want to watch it. They don't care nothing about the football game. They just want to watch it. It's stupid.
I don't understand. I don't even like the Showtime barbershop stuff just because all it is a infomercial for him to tell us how great he is.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't get that. I'm over it. I really am. I'm just going to do. I'm sorry.
I mean, I like some of the guests he brings on there, but you got to listen to him talk.
For an hour. Let's do Ben's deal for the scores last night. By the way, my Stars.
How about my Blues?
Your Blues got spanked by my Stars the other day. Ben tried to take up for
Blues
you, but there
were
was
winners of 7 of 8.
Yeah, but what happened? Those Stars, man, spanked them 4-1. Spanked them, and you were not there to defend yourself. But that's okay. Ben had your back. The Hurricanes beat the Penguins 3-2 in OT last night. Sharks 4 over the Canadiens. The Canadiens, they need to score. They've been getting killed. The Bruins, Ben's Bruins in his power rankings. He's got those Bruins up there 3-1. Oh, yeah, they're still number 1. But he redid his power rankings, by the way, Drew. He really did.
Well, they're 19-3. I mean, they only lost. The Devils are right in there, too.
The Devils are in there. And but anyway, the Islanders and the Flames, the Flyers finally got off the schneid and got a win 3-1. The Avalanche lost to the Jets 3-0. Those Mighty Ducks in OT losing to the Predators. Tell you, man,
they got to change their name. They can't be the Mighty Ducks anymore. They got to be the Mallards or
the Mallards.
The Geese.
Yeah, we got to ask Ben about that, the Geese or something.
I mean, nobody named the Mighty Ducks is ever going to win it.
Yeah, they're not going to do anything. Flames, once again, 6-2 over the Panthers. They're on fire, man. They are on fire. The Canucks.
No pun intended.
Nope. The Capitals, 5-1 over the Canucks. And then, Drew, this is I had to relook at this. I think this was a baseball score. Okay. Kraken 9, Kings 8.
Yeah, that'd have been a fun game to be at.
Kraken 9, Kings 8 in OT.
17 goals at a hockey game. That'd have been fun. There'd been a lot of beer drinking going on. Probably a couple hat tricks.
I mean, I'm just going.
You'd come out of there drunk and missing your hat.
I'd come out of there drunk, missing a lot of stuff. I'm
missing
just
a
saying.
hat and a stocking.
Oh man, going, hey, where's my coat at? You know, I had a scarf. Where did it go? Yeah, no.
Where's my phone at?
The phone.
Lost my phone. Caught 3 shirts in the stand.
Oh man, yeah, that would be a bad deal. That would be a bad deal. All right, brother. Well, hey, good deal. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah,
Mignogna, we'll holler at each other tomorrow, brother.
All right, HuskerDrewPicks.com. Go Big Red.
By the way, you know I've been saying go Cowboys when you were gone. I went HuskerDrewPicks.com, go Cowboys. I just letting you know. I knew that red stuff was not in my vocabulary. Just letting you know.
Fighting Matt rules. We got it. Back.
I love it. All right, brother. Appreciate it. Have a good one. I'll talk to you tomorrow. It's my guy, Drew Hinton of HuskerDrewPicks.com. Go Cowboys. Yeah, Drew, I got you on that. I'm going to figure out something to get you on that. Anyway, love you, brother. Talk to you, Mignogna.
Back at you.
All right, bro. It's my guy, Drew Hinton of HuskerDrewPicks.com. Go check him out. He has been on fire since he's been on. I think he's somewhere 60, 65% of the things. Then, of course, we've got we've got half of the final 16 done. The rest of it will be done by Friday, so we'll get everything, and everything will be done. That being said, hey, everybody have a blessed day. Try to stay warm. And remember, go to the Thunder game tonight. Watch the Spurs